Have you ever stopped mid-scroll, looked at your dog curled up by your feet and thought, why me? Out of everyone in the world, your dog picked you as their person. But here's the twist. This isn't just about who feeds them or takes them on walks. There's something deeper, something wired into their brain. What if I told you your dog made that choice based on instincts, emotions, even subconscious cues you didn't realize you were giving off? And the truth behind it might surprise you. Because some of the reasons have nothing to do with treats and belly rubs. So let's unravel the real science and emotional signals behind why your dog chose you, starting with something you can't even see. It starts with your vibe, literally. Ever notice how your dog seems to know when you're having a good day, or a not-so-great one? It's like they have a sixth sense, right? Dogs don't just look at what you do, they feel who you are. Imagine this. You're pacing around, stressed about work, and suddenly your dog is watching you like you're about to turn into a tornado. Or maybe you're chilling on the couch, and your dog melts into a puddle of happiness right next to you. Your energy, the way you move, the way you breathe, your dog picks up on all of it. So what's the secret sauce? Calm, steady people tend to attract dogs like magnets. But wait, does that mean you have to be a meditation guru? Nope. It's not because they're boring. Let's be real, who wants a boring human? It's because dogs feel safe. And who doesn't want to be someone's safe place? Your dog's instincts are like a built-in emotional radar, always searching for stability. They're not just looking for treats, they're looking for trust. Think about it. Ever had your dog stare at you when you're upset? Or sniff you a little more when you're nervous? They can detect tension in your shoulders, the speed of your footsteps, even tiny changes in your scent caused by stress. It's like they're furry little detectives. And if your presence made them feel peaceful the first time you met, well, congratulations. You just became their favorite human. They filed that away like a treasure. It's not just love, it's security. But that's just the beginning, because the next reason is hiding in the way you speak. Your dog might not know what I love you means, but they feel it when you say it. Ever notice how your voice goes up an octave when you see your pup? Suddenly you're speaking in a goofy, sing-song tone you'd never use with another human. Why do we do that? Because to your dog, it's like you're singing their favorite song. Seriously, research backs it up. Dogs care way more about how you say things than what you're actually saying. You could recite your grocery list, and as long as you sound excited, your dog's all in. Those high-pitched, silly voices, they're not just for laughs. They actually mimic the way mother dogs talk to their puppies. So, next time you catch yourself baby talking, just know you're channeling some serious dog mom energy. And your dog? They're soaking it all in. They hear the warmth, the care, the pure joy in your voice. And that's what makes them want to snuggle up even closer. Ever get that adorable head tilt when you're talking? It's not just for show. They're hanging on every word, trying to figure out what you're saying. It's their way of saying, I'm listening, human, impress me. So go ahead. Chat with your dog about your day, your dreams, or even your lunch. The more you talk, the more your bond grows. Who else is going to listen so intently anyway? But if words pull them in, it's touch that seals the deal. Every time you gently scratch behind their ears or rub their chest, something magical happens. Think about it. Have you ever noticed your dog's eyes go all soft and dreamy when you hit that perfect spot? That's not just happiness, that's science. Oxytocin, yep, the same love chemical that bonds babies to parents, gets released in your dog's brain. But here's the twist. It's not just about the touch, it's about how often you do it. Are you the gentle ear scratcher or the random head patter? Dogs remember how your touch made them feel. Imagine if every time you went in for a hug, someone gave you a high five instead. Weird, right? A rough pat or unpredictable hands can break trust, but a gentle, loving hand, that becomes their favorite place in the world. Dogs that snuggle into you, press their back against your legs, or nudge you with their paw, they're not just being affectionate, they're choosing you over and over again. And guess what builds that even more? Shared experiences. Your dog may not remember the toys you bought, but they'll never forget the time you climbed that hill together. Remember that time you and your dog got caught in a downpour? You're both drenched, you're laughing, your dog's shaking water everywhere. Total chaos, right? But that's the stuff they remember. Not the perfect days, but the wild, messy, unforgettable ones. Isn't it funny how those moments stick? Or how about those spontaneous couch cuddles? Or when you invent a ridiculous game and your dog acts like it's the Olympics. These aren't just routines, they're your secret handshake, your inside jokes. Ever had your dog bring you their toy like you're the MVP of playtime? That's their way of saying, you get me. And have you noticed, at a party, with a room full of people, your dog's eyes are locked on you? Everyone else disappears. You're their partner in crime, their ride or die. Admit it, it feels pretty awesome. Their co-pilot, but even stronger than playtime, is your scent. Want to be your dog's favorite human? Subscribe. To your dog, your scent is like a lullaby. It's comfort, identity, memory. Did you know dogs have up to 300 million olfactory receptors? That's like having a superpower for sniffing. Ever wonder why your dog is obsessed with your dirty socks? To them it's not gross, it's the ultimate comfort item. That sock smells like home, like you, like happiness. Your dog is basically a scent detective. They've memorized every layer, your skin, your shampoo, even that post-gym aroma. Yes, even that. And get this, dogs can actually tell when you're happy or sad just by your scent. Isn't that wild? Your mood is like a secret message only their nose can read. So, the next time your dog gives you a good sniff, don't be weirded out. They're just bonding. The more they sniff, the closer they feel. That's why they curl up in your bed, or drag your shirt into their crate. You're their walking, breathing comfort zone. But it's not just about what they smell. It's about what they see in your eyes. Ever caught your dog staring deep into your soul? That's not just a coincidence. Picture this. You're sitting on the couch, minding your own business, and suddenly, bam, your dog locks eyes with you. It's like they're saying, hey human, I see you, I really see you. And guess what? That soft, lingering gaze, it's not just adorable, it's science. Both of you are getting a little oxytocin boost, the same love hormone that bonds parents and babies. Who knew your dog was basically giving you a furry hug with their eyes? It's how they say, I trust you. And here's a fun fact, if you flash them a big goofy smile while you're making eye contact, your dog actually thinks, wow, my human loves me. Seriously, it's like sending a text that says you're my favorite straight to their heart. But, look away too often or pretend you don't see them. That magical connection? It starts to fizzle. Nobody wants to be left on read, not even your dog. When your dog stares at you before bed or watches you while resting, they're not just looking, they're feeling. They're mirroring your calm, your love, your entire emotional world. But if there's one thing that cements your spot in their heart, it's how you react in their hardest moments. The day your dog got scared during fireworks, or maybe it was that night after the vet, when they whimpered and looked at you with those big watery eyes. Seriously, how do they make them so shiny? Did you melt a little? Because I would. And let's not forget the time they got sick on the carpet. Did you sigh dramatically, or did you just grab the paper towels and say, it's okay buddy, we've all been there? Be honest. Because how you reacted, that mattered more than you think. Dogs remember who stood by them when they felt weak, afraid, or confused. It's like they have a secret scorecard. Who's got my back when I'm a total mess? If you comforted them, sat by them, spoke gently, congratulations, you just earned VIP status in their heart. Seriously, you're basically a superhero in their eyes. Some dogs don't just choose favorites, they run little experiments. Who's going to pass the I'm scared come help me test? They get scared. And then they watch. Who's coming, who's ignoring, who's bringing treats? If that was you, congratulations. You passed a test you never knew existed. And sometimes, they don't just pick favorites out of comfort. Sometimes it's a little more personal. Jealousy. Yep, some dogs show favoritism based on possessiveness. If your pup suddenly wedges themselves between you and another dog or gives you side eye when you hug someone else, that's them saying, you're mine. It's weirdly adorable. And a little revealing. Dogs don't just love, they claim. So if they follow you from room to room, plop on your lap the second you're busy, or whine when you leave the house, they're not just clingy, they've chosen you. Fully. Fiercely. Forever. So here's my question for you. When did you realize your dog chose you? Let me know in the comments. And if they sleep next to you at night instead of anyone else, there's a whole secret behind that too. We'll uncover that mystery in the next video. Hit that like button, subscribe, and give your pup an extra ear scratch from me. They deserve it. And so do you.